Okay, fellas, Rusty coming back at you again. I like the SRM 9201 so well that I went and picked up the 9202. The differences between the two are that this one is in D2 blade, but you can get this one in D2'd. This one's 8CR13. And then the handle. They got this molded sort of an FRN, which I do like. And I did tell you it was nice to come out of the pocket. I do find it kind of grippy once in a while. So there's that. But this one is in D2. It'll run you $29 versus $20. And this one, again, is D2, available in D2, and it'll run you $29. So what they did, remember one of my gripes was, throwing this thing open. And this one, they made a bigger slot, which does help. And I think it is a little bit plus. A lot of you Spyderco lovers, you got that nice thumb ramp there. So you can see, you just give it a little whip and it closes. You can finger flick it, whip, and it closes. So again, they did a nice job sharpening it. I would say the coating on the two is different. This is more of a steel, of a painted finish, and this is more of a, maybe an acid wash, stone wash. Yeah. So the handles to me don't feel like real G10, but they could be. You should be seeing layers here, and maybe we are. It feels plasticky, but it's all in all got a good grip. To me, the color is not the best, but you could dye it. So that may be coming up in the future. So this knife's been done a lot. I thought I'd maybe bring out some other knives to make it more interesting. As you all know, I did compare it to the Civivi. This is the Dogma. And you guys know I like the Dogma. So, and in that comparison, ergo-wise, this one is slim and it fits well. It might be too broad here because when I pick up this Dogma, I like that. Gotta really like a lot about this one. Wouldn't mind if this was in a axis lock. That would be kind of a nice thing. What else? And by the way, these are going to run you. Well, this other one here, this is an $85 knife if you could still get them. So, and this one's a custom in a way, probably average out to about $70, $75 on this one. Here's something for $50, below $50. Take a peek at these. You're getting D2. You get a finger choil. It's going to run on bearings. This is a Sencut Actium, and they're about the same size. And this one, we have no issues with the deployment. Okay, this one is a joy to fidget with, and the ergos are just amazing. Even though this is not bad, the Sencut has great ergo. So if you want to pop an extra $10, get yourself something with some bearings instead of washers. You could go for the Sencut Actium. Okay, guys, I discovered in my search, I really like those clip points. So, just for fun, we're going to bring out the Tucson TS227 and just kind of take a look at that. Overall, using a knife, I actually think I like this axis lock for safety reasons. deployment and for closing your knife, I like it. But I gotta tell you, when you have that is so fun to do. Let's bring that up a little bit. Okay, so we flick this thing open, and you got to hit this one pretty low on the liner lock, and it just follows the knife around. So I do like that on this too, son. You can still get these for about 50 bucks, and they're 14C 28N. And that's my buddy Jelly Jerry design. The micarta, not very pretty either. They could be doing this knife. It's a double clutch if you don't get past that detent. And since it's been a while, how do you guys like this thing for a clip point? Okay. And this knife is really hard to beat. When you're talking ergos, it's got this swell, which I really like, that fills your palm. It's got that finger choil and lanyard hole. Then the M390 blade steel. Of course, we're over 100 bucks on this. We're at least 130 for something like this brand new. And there's, titanium, carbon fiber. And when you go to close this, oh, sure. Well, I had it working the other day. Okay. There we go. I have to hold the blade more straight up and down. Boom. So that's a beauty. Those ergos fits in there, and the compound grinds on it. So we're gonna make it a short one today, guys. Thanks for sticking with the miner. I should say I'm just about done doing knife reviews. I got a video coming up next where I hit a gold mine and I got a bunch of knives, and I probably will do some reviews on those. But I've been sort of wanting to come to an end. I'm seeing so many, similarities in these knives. When I get this one, it's the same as this one, and then this one. There's so many similarities that I'm seeing. It's hard to get me excited about too many. But I found some little bit of some blast from the past I'll share with you guys. Like I said, I hit a gold mine, so look for that. I'll do an introductory video. All right, thanks guys. Bye.